I have 5 spare minutes, so I thought I'd quickly share some information this Friday night about let me get the right box, the Pipetta compact pump. I don't know if it's helpful to see, but this is in comparison with the other Pipetta pump, which is a bit more bulky as well. So this is the Pipetta compact, and it is indeed compact. It's quite a neat little pump. It's £84 at the moment. I think the recommended retail price is a bit bigger, but on the Pipetta website today, it's £84. And I'll show you how it works. So it turns on like that. Can you see the little LED screen? It's got 4 different suction modes. This is your classic. That's okay, so this is different. Auto. Just listening to what it does different short pumps and then a long pump. This is stimulation mode. I'll turn it down a bit because it's actually on level 12, which is a bit bananas. So it's got 12 different sort of pull strengths and 4 different programs. So that's stimulation. This is pump. The longer, stronger pull to bring the milk. This is something else it does. Maybe that's for massage or stimulation or something to try and trigger another letdown. And this is auto, which is like a combination of long pulls and short pulls. So it looks pretty neat in your bra. This is the bit that's not my favourite. I'm not a big fan of this design. The motor comes off very neatly. This is the motor. This is the diaphragm, which is a slightly unusual shape. And this is the duckbill valve, which is a very tiny duckbill valve on these ones. They actually give you 3 of those in the packet, maybe because it's so small and easy to lose. And then there's, click it all back together. Let me get it the right way around. Very easy to do, apart from this bit, which I'm not a massive fan of. So you've got to get this in the hole. It's easier than the pump with the sort of ears inside. And then you've got to get that bit, make sure that this little pouring spout is in place. And then you've got to go round, all the way round, making sure that it clicks and seals, which I think is a bit of a pain point because it looks about right whether it is or isn't clicked on, and I can imagine that could lead to various leaks at times. So here's the information about this pump. The maximum capacity is 150, which is plenty, especially for such a small pump. The weight is 250 grams, which is pretty typical. It is a bit neater than the other Pipetta, the shape of the motor at the top. It comes with all the things you need, more or less. It comes with 2 bra extender clips, 3 of those little duckbill valves, another diaphragm, and 2 flange inserts, but they're size 19 and 21, so it does 24, 19, 21. You can buy smaller ones directly from Pipetta, but they're $5.99 each, so you probably can get them cheaper elsewhere. They're literally the same thing you can buy for like 99p or something. And the warranty is for a year. One comment I would make, especially if these silicone flange liners, for some reason, are not see-through. I prefer them when they're see-through. And even then, if they were see-through, can you see that the diaphragm is kind of in the way of your view? So even though it kind of looks like a see-through pump, you can't actually see your nipple in it. You can't figure out what your nipple's doing in it and whether it's fitting you properly just by view, which is true of a lot of wearable pumps. And you have to do that sort of awkward thing where you have to kind of lean forward and try and find your way with it, and you can't really be sure exactly whether it's working for you or not. I'll show you briefly the other one. I've got another film on this, but just so you can understand. Yeah, it's a good bit bulkier. This is the compact, this is the classic. So I hope that information was helpful. Let me know how you get on if you try it.